I'm Wayne O'Brien, a nice guy who wants to make a difference in your life.
I spent almost 3 years doing defense work, and I dealt with insurance adjusters and insurance companies, so I came to learn to a large degree it's their attitude toward the system. I mean, they have an attitude that everybody is on the make, everybody is faking it, everybody is just out to try to make a quick buck for nothing, and they have a tendency to discount everybody and every injury. And you know, I've been doing this for a long time, and I know that there are people who are genuinely hurt and do need help, and sure, there are 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 people who are gaming the system. That's going to happen in any kind of system, but for the most part, my experience has been that the vast majority of the people are really hurt and are deserving of being compensated. And many times the cause of the tractor-trailer accident is the fatigue of the driver, because in these days and times, trucking companies are pushing their drivers to operate the vehicles and make deliveries on shorter time frames and pushing them to basically be on the road more than they should be on the road. And of course, they become fatigued, and typically, you know, they'll be inattentive or even fall asleep. But they're usually serious cases because tractor-trailer is a very heavy vehicle, and going up against a family car, the car is not going to come out of that confrontation very well. It can be a number of different things. I mean, debris can be coming off of the tractor-trailer, obviously, if it's a severe enough impact, but usually it's the, you know, the fact that you got a vehicle probably 10 to 20 times as large as the automobile hitting it, it's causing the damage. The trucking industry has got a network of investigators on call 24 hours a day. When a tractor-trailer accident happens, the tractor-trailer company knows about it almost immediately. They get people, obviously drivers with cell phones, and it gets reported quickly, and they immediately get the nationwide network of adjusters to the scene and start gathering information. And that's, you know, typically the person who's injured in that accident doesn't have anybody working for them at the scene, because you know, they don't know anybody and they don't have a lawyer. And so one of the things that lawyers typically, one of the best things that lawyers bring to a tractor-trailer case is the ability to get in there fast and get information and tie things down before things blow in the wind and get lost. It's a matter of knowing what to look for and what to gather. The information on the driver's logs and how long they've been driving, those types of things. It can also be the condition of the tractor, when it was serviced, what kind of service it got, different things like that. They're more difficult because they're more technical, and you've got to generally have an adversary who's probably a cut above the ordinary insurance adjuster company. That, you know, they're very experienced people, and I think my insurance background serves me well in this. And call immediately. We get calls from family members all the time. We keep our phones open weekends, holidays, evenings.